Hey guys, Raya here. I have a wedding coming up this weekend and I do want to look good for the pictures, but I hate doing false eyelashes and I hate doing mascara. I have some friends with eyelash extensions and they've always liked them, so I decided it was time to give it a try.
I spent a little time researching lash extensions before my appointment so I could be prepared and to develop a good idea of what I was looking to get. I learned that there are generally 3 levels of lashes: a classic or natural look, a heavy volume look, and a hybrid look that combines both. There are many other elements as well, specifically the level of the curl in the fake lashes, the thickness of the individual lash, and the length of the lashes as well. I looked up some images so I knew how to describe the look I wanted and to see what would look better with my hooded eyes. In the end, I decided to go with classic, where an individual lash is applied to each natural lash, since I didn't want too dramatic or full of a look. The day of, I met my lash technician and described the look I wanted, and she determined the variety of length of lashes that would best suit my eyes to achieve that look. She had me lay on the bed, and it had the comfiest neck pillow I've ever experienced. She put a special tape down on my lower lash line and picked out her selection of lashes and got to work. Since it was my first time, I wasn't actually sure what to expect at first. There was a bit of poking from the individual lash tips and then a lot of separating with the tweezers and the lash wand. But after I got past the slight discomfort, the process became pretty repetitive and really soothing, and I almost fell asleep. The whole process only took about an hour. At the end of it, she did some final cleaning, separating and blow drying of the glue, and then had to do a bit of separation of my lids since they were kind of sticking together. I was really pleased with the final product. They were clearly more voluminous than my eyelashes normally are, even with mascara, but they didn't look too unnatural or make me feel like a clown. As far as the longevity, the lashes basically looked the same for the first week or so. I only noticed a few lashes falling out naturally over that time, here and there. I noticed that they became more frustrating to me after that first week as they started to feel less clean since I was avoiding getting them wet. And they were growing out quite a bit, so I just noticed them a lot more in my peripheral vision and when they would brush against my upper lid. By 2 weeks, I was definitely noticing the loss of lashes naturally and from touching. My right eye is also really sensitive, so I would catch myself rubbing it somewhat often and ended up losing lashes on that eye much quicker. Here are some pictures of the 2-week grow out. In the 3rd week, the loss of each individual lash seemed to be even more prominent since it led more and more to a chunky look. Around this time, I also noticed that the grow out made it so that my natural hairs would twist the extensions around, and I'd have to spend a lot more time brushing them to get them to go in the same direction. The 3-week grow out was really noticeable. And here's a better look at the overall loss over time from day 5 to day 21. The lashes generally look much less full and also happen to fall out in chunked areas, which forced me to wear mascara when I needed to go out. But overall, I was satisfied with the results, and I think I'd be happy with the long-term results if I were to do a fill every 2 to 3 weeks as recommended. This is definitely a luxury experience and not one I need at this time, but I'm sure it would be beneficial to a lot of different people if they had the money for it. Thanks for watching!